In this video, we'll learn about Manus AI. It has been recently acquired by Meta. So we'll understand what this tool is all about. It's a bit different from other, agentic AI tools like ChatGPT or Gemini, and I'll explain why. And there are certain applications where you will find that this tool is very handy. So this is the interface. This is how it looks like. Very similar to any other AI tool. Now on the left side, if you open the sidebar, you have a certain options here. You have your profile at the top right. You have credits 300, which refresh every day at 12:30. And I'm assuming that is the UTC time. These are the notifications that you can take a look at their updates. And this is how the interface looks like. So let's start. Manus AI is more like any other agentic AI like ChatGPT or Gemini. For those who've used them, you will understand how this thing works. You tell them to do something and the AI does the thing for you. But there's something different about Manus, and that is cloud computers. I'm going to ask a question to Manus, which is what's so special about Manus. This is how you can use this tool. You can ask questions here and get answers from here. And they also have a mobile app, they have a desktop app. You can just close this. This is a light version of Manus. If you see, they also have models, which is 1.6 and 1.6 max. Now, this is what it is trying to do. You can hide it if you want. You can see what exactly it is doing before it gives you the answer. So if you click here, it will minimize. This is how it will maximize it. And this is where I want to show you what this cloud computer is all about, which is also written as Manus computer. Now it has opened a browser and it is automatically searching for the special features, unique features about Manus AI. This is something that is happening on cloud. So this tab here is not getting operated through my PC. My PC is operating this, the actual tool. This is the cloud computer that Manus talks about, and it will automatically go in different areas and execute certain tasks. It works on the Chromium browser, and I can actually take control of this at any time. After automatically browsing through the blog of Manus on the website, it gathered some information and gave this answer for me. So this is what the answer looks like. Pretty neat and tidy. So this answer is something that you will get in any other tool as well. What's unique is that this is Manus cloud computer, which is automatically getting browsed, as you can see here. And like we saw, it was visiting certain sections and taking information from there. And at any point you can take control. I'll click here. It will open this browser, which is being operated on cloud. It'll take a while to load, and then we can manually go into different sections. Okay, let me allow this. We go into introduction, and then I can exit the takeover. And we can also write what we did. Persist login state across tasks. What this means is, now when I exit from this browser, the next time when I ask Manus to search something for me, and when it automatically accesses this cloud computer, I want it to resume from this page itself. If I want it to start from scratch, then I need to keep this toggled off. For now, I'll toggle it on. Send and continue. Now in this chat, it shows visited the introduction page, and it has come up with a reply in return. So what makes this Manus computer or this cloud computer very interesting is you can automate tasks. You can connect your different platforms like Gmail, Google Drive, etc. and automate tasks using Manus. Let's see how we do that. I'll start a new task just for keeping things clean. Here you see add files and more. So there is an option to add from Google Drive, add from OneDrive. This is the traditional file uploading segment. You see, besides that, we have connect apps. This is how you can connect multiple platforms with Manus. And since Manus has been taken over by Meta, you'll also have Instagram, Ads Manager, and you also have some non-Meta platforms like Gmail, GitHub, my browser. And you can add more connectors by clicking here. These are all the connectors that you can add. These are all the apps that you can connect with Manus. For example, if I take Gmail, I'll connect it to give all permissions. And this is where things will get interesting. It is asking to read, compose, and send emails from your Gmail account. If you want to automate tasks, you have to toggle this on. And if you want to give Manus ongoing access, now what does ongoing access mean? Scheduling or automating tasks in Manus doesn't require you to keep the browser open. You can switch off your PC, you're doing something else, the automated task will still be performed. For that, you need to give ongoing access to Manus, so that in your absence, Manus can still log into your Gmail using the Manus or that cloud computer and do the tasks for you. This is how you can set up any app with Manus. Now it's also asking you to try this out. I'll close this. Here you can see Gmail now. It's already connected. You can toggle it on and off. In settings, you can click on manage and you can configure, which will bring you back to the permissions page. So if you want to revoke certain permissions, you can again click over there. Click on continue for now and click on try it out. So if you click on try it out, a prompt is written here. Help me test the Gmail connector and show me how to use its feature. Give me a brief about its capabilities. It's inspecting connector config and list available Gmail MCP tools. It's confirmed that we have enabled the connector. If you click on the Manus computer, right now it is doing some testing here. Tool summaries, some kinds of codes. So Manus is using editor to do that. It has retrieved the labels and 5 recent messages. It will analyze the result and prepare a feature demonstration. MCP here stands for Model Context Protocol, which is a tool that is used by any AI agent to connect, read, and interact or fetch data, edit text with different apps, like how we have connected Gmail. So after about 2 minutes, the task is completed. And these are the available capabilities. If I click on this is a capability brief. It can search messages. So this is the function for that. It can read threads, you can send messages, you can manage labels. And live demonstration is this. Recent emails fetched. Using the Gmail search messages tool, it retrieved 5 most recent emails. If you see, these are the 5 emails that were received. And you can take a look at all of this. And now you can go ahead and ask Manus to schedule an email. This is the prompt that I have written. Schedule an email for 9 p.m. tonight to Manus support asking for pricing plans. I won't be sending this email. I'm just giving you a demo. So it's calculating the time based on what's the time right now. It has created a task over here. The task is completed. It has saved this task. It will execute it at 9 p.m. And then at 9 p.m. you will see that Manus is operating its computer. Even if you switch off this tab and if your PC is off, it will still run this cloud computer and send an email regarding whatever query you asked it to have. This is how scheduling tasks works, and this will work across all connectors. You can connect anything. You can connect Meta Ads Manager, you can connect Instagram, you can schedule your social media posts using Manus. Let me see if we can cancel certain email tasks. It discovered that an email was scheduled for 9 p.m. If you open this, you will see that it's using terminal to see, okay, it has Gmail connected, there are Gmail tools, and it will use them, run some codes in the background and cancel the task. So it successfully cancelled it. You can also use Manus to create slides. So if I click this, now the slide option has come up. There are some sample prompts here and there are some templates also. So you can, for example, select this prompt. So this is the prompt that will be written here. And you can choose templates or import a template. So I'm going to choose one of these templates, for example, this one. And here you will have the polished slides with text, charts, and visuals. So you can then click here to see which image model it is going to use. And for Nano Banana Pro, which is a Gemini image generation model, you will need premium. Otherwise, it will use GPT image 2. And this is the professional way of making this slides. I'll just click on send. So 8 to 12, 10, 12 slides is what it has decided. You can ask it to change based on the prompt here. And again, this is the Manus computer. It is creating an MD file, which is a machine design file, which is used by AI to design something. These are the guidelines that you have so that the AI tool can make it. This is the slide outline that you can see, about 10 slides. Every slide has certain heading along with the description. If I click here, this is the template. This is how it's created the slide based on the template that we selected. And now it is creating the HTML presentation slides. If I click here, you will understand at which stage you are. And if I click on the Manus computer, you will see on every slide what is it trying to do. So after about a minute and a half, every slide that is created, you will be able to see here like this. It is 7 of 10, 8 of 10, up till 10 slides. And now if I click on the first slide, you will be able to see just the way you see it in PowerPoint or any slide making tool. You will see how the slides look like here. And this is completely AI made. That has left some space. You can edit from here as well. So you can type in, change things, and you can change the status as well. And if you just take a look, this is how the slide looks like. Very professional. And I think this is a slide that will actually come in handy. There are a few AI slide tools, PPT maker tools, which really don't cut it for you. It's just random text that appears. But in this case, the way it is organized and the way it overall just gives you a feel of a professional slides is something which is very impressive. And you can also download that from here as a PPT or as a PDF. You can convert this to Google Slides, save it to Drive, and you can also go from the presenter view here itself and start presenting from the browser itself. These are very interesting things that you can do here. You can share it so that others get access to this and they can also edit, and you can add it to your favorite. You can also click on code to view the actual MD file which was used to create this slides. You can also look at the history of who changed the slides, who edited the slide like a while back, and you can click on restore to get back the previous version when someone edits. You will edit it in Google Slides as well. So very powerful, and the fact that you get this for free is really impressive. Manus is really an all-encompassing tool because along with slides, you can also build your own website. It can be a landing page, a dashboard, a portfolio, a corporate website, a SaaS website, the link in bio kind of websites, e-commerce, blogs. There are many things here, mini games as well, and productivity as well. Let me go with a basic landing page. The one moment I click, there are some ideas that I can explore from here. Let's say event registration landing page. So this is some random prompt that is generated here, a fictional future of creative AI summit kind of an event. And I'll just click on send. The first thing that you can see is the blueprint here. And after a series of steps, like this is 1 out of 3, then it will build the full landing page. It will deliver the live website URL to the user. These are the 3 steps that it will perform. So after about a minute, this is what I see here. The fact that it needs more firepower to effectively make a website. You can continue with 1.6 max, which will require you to buy one of their premiums. However, you can still go with trial light anyway, and now the process will continue. This is the blueprint, and now it will start developing based on this plan. And on the right side, you will see the console where all the codes will be written, all the different elements will be mentioned here, and programmers will understand this interface much better. And once you look at this code, who are into web development will understand what this code means. But for someone who doesn't understand that part, don't have to worry. In fact, you can also close it from here if you want, and just continue looking at this screen where you will understand what Manus is trying to do. While this was being implemented, I'll show you something very interesting that happened. So the first thing it did was implemented the front end part after the blueprint. You can pause the video and take a look at every step that happened. And once it said that the backend implementation was complete, it started running certain tests on its own. And the email ID which is linked to my Manus account, which I used to log in, I got these 2 emails, new event registration. It is very thorough, including the front end, the back end, testing part. So extremely effective and very impressive, considering the fact that you don't have to pay a single penny for all of this to happen. And after all the tests were passed, the front end, back end, styling, functionality testing is done. And then, of course, it showed that the credits have been used up. So if you want to still continue using it, you need to upgrade. So talking of credits, the next question is, will these credits get replenished, or is this the end of Manus? No, you can still wait for a while to replenish these credits. And if I go into usage and billing, it shows that the refreshing happens every day at 12:30, where you get 300 credits. And if you see roughly for this website creation, 300 credits have roughly been used. And if I click on that, it will take me back to the page itself, the chat page. If I click here, so you just have to wait for a day and then you can still continue working, which is great because without paying much, all you have to do is wait. So these tools are called as freemium tools, where after a while the credits keep refreshing. I have opened Manus after that credit replenishment, and as you can see, it shows that the credits have been updated. You can continue working on this. So if I click on continue, it will start from that step. It has previously saved some checkpoints that you can see over here. And now it will continue working on it. And if I click here, you will again see the code that is being written. And programmers can understand this entire thing better. Can close this and just wait for a while. After waiting for about a minute, it has completed this task. You can see this is the page. And if I click anywhere here, it will open the page. The problem here is the preview is not seen here. All you can see is example page, any markdown content, example button. That doesn't really work. So let me click on preview here if anything can work. Okay, nothing happens there as well. This is the dashboard, publish a website to start collecting data. This is the database, any data that you might have. This is file storage if your website is uploading files. And these are some settings that you can have here. It is not published as of now. You can click here and publish this. It has a backend server, database, and Manus authorization as well. You can make a copy of this project. You can click the Manus badge, but that will require you to buy their premium. But I cannot actually see anything in the preview. So let me click on publish straight away and see if I can see anything there. Now this is the website. I can copy it, I can paste it in my browser, and we will see if something comes up. So even here it comes with this endless timer or buffering icon, and nothing really happens here. So of course, though we did get an idea of how it works, how Manus builds websites, I actually did not see a preview here. And this is where I feel it also says if you need more intelligence, switch to Manus 1.6 Max for complex tasks. So this task probably was too complex for our light version, but at least I hope I was able to give you a walkthrough of how you can build websites. Just the way you make a website, you can also develop desktop apps. And along with that, it can also be used as a UI designer. If I click on design, it will give me a few templates or a few options. Let me go with designing a modern coffee brand idea. If I click there, it gives the prompt here, and let me send. So based on our prompt, it has taken and fetched all the information it needs, and it has started generating things. I can view the Manus computer at any time, and it is creating the Urban Bloom logo, generating image with GPT image 2. That is the model that it is using. So after about a minute, it has generated 3 images for the logo. If I click here, those images will load here. And I'll close this, and now it is generating logo variation and deciding the typography, which means what fonts to use, what font size, what font styles to use. So all of that is happening in Manus's computer itself. And you can see there are a total of 5 steps in this entire process, out of which the second one is getting executed. And click here and see which are the next steps. Then it will generate the brand color palette and pattern assets. It will generate VI mockups, which is packaging, cup, stationery, and it will then compile and deliver full VI brand guide to user. So after all of that is finished, let me just show you the final output. By the way, VI here stands for visual identity. So as you may know that every brand has certain identity. They use a certain set of fonts, certain set of colors. So it is also making sure to create these visual identity specific to our brand. This is something that professional graphic designers, UI designers do. So it took approximately 5 minutes to finish all the tasks. Now I'll show you one by one. First, it created these logos, which I showed you previously. Then if you click here, these are logo variations and typography lockups. We'll see what it has done here. And then we have VI mockups, packaging, stationery, and this is how it will look overall. And this is the brand style guide document. Here you will see what all it is: introduction, the logo, primary logo mark, how it should look like, logo variations and lockups. This is how horizontal lockup should look like. This is the monochrome version. This is the submark or just the icon. This is the color palette. These are the colors along with the hex codes. So it is a full-fledged brand style guide. And who are graphic designers or UI designers know that brand style guides are designed just like this. So it's not just any design. This is very professional. Typography, which font selections and what to do, brand pattern. This is how the pattern will look like. Visual applications. This is the packaging mockup. This is how it will look like. Stationery mockup. And it's a beautiful brand guide, and we can click here and create a website for Urban Bloom, just the way we created a website for the initial AI summit kind of a thing. So it's mostly one-stop destination for all of these things. If you want to start your own brand, you can create this mockup, then you can create a website, and if you have the premium of Manus, you can get everything done in Manus itself. You don't need 10 different tools to get things done. It's a single tool for everything. You want to create slides, you want to create websites, you want to create UI design, you can do all of that here. And let's see what do we have next. I click on more, And I see you can create video, but that's only for premium users. You can't do it on the light subscription that you have. You need to have the pro subscription. You need to upgrade. It's not for free users. You can develop apps just like we developed the website. Scheduling tasks, which I've already shown you. We connected Gmail and scheduled an email. Wide research is something you can do. It's a deep research kind of a thing, which you also have on Gemini and ChatGPT. And you can conduct any of the analysis or detailed report that you want. For example, I could have investment due diligence research. Now this is the prompt that is there, and if I click here, I will get the report that I need. And asking, could you please specify the target company you would like me to research? And then you can add that company and you can click on continue. Let me just click on continue as it is. So it is again asking for a company name. And for example, let me click on NVIDIA. By the way, there's a small disclaimer. Any kind of investment information or anything that you see on AI has to be taken with a pinch of salt. You only do it at your own risk. You do not trust all of this information blindly. It is conducting parallel research across all due diligence dimensions. Click on the computer. Right now it's inactive because it's only thinking. And this is a 3-step process. Parallel research across all due diligence dimensions, then synthesize findings and write the due diligence report, and then deliver the final report to the user. Let me just show you the final report directly. Like I can see, again the credits have expired, so I'll have to wait for another day for them to get replenished. Let me just show you how these credits are being used, and you see how many credits have gone behind the UI design, and there was one more I tried, which was video generation, which did not happen, so it generated images instead. That took up more credits, and now this took credits. So again, I have to wait. Also, you only have up to 1500 per month. So if you use 300 every day for 5 days, then you wait for 25 days. So, or if you just use 50 and then you can have this up to 30 days, because then only 50 will be replenished per day. After waiting for a day, you will see that the credits have been updated. You can have Manus continue working on this task. So click on continue. It will start from exactly where it left off from the last saved checkpoint. And now it will continue doing its thing. So after the credits expired once again, now I can see credits have been updated. But what I noticed here is there are 3 steps in this process. Step 1 is where the checkpoint has been saved. So every time I ask it to continue working on it, it restarts step 2, and the daily 300 credits are not enough for it to finish step 2. There are certain tasks where you will have to buy a premium for this. I did ask it to make whatever report it can without doing any research further, and this is what I got: an empty report with just the some values here: revenue, cost of revenue, profit. So there are some things which it was able to extract, step 1 probably, and step 2 and 3 is something we have not seen anything here. But this is the kind of report that you will get. And from here you can click here and create it into an interactive dashboard to compare NVIDIA's financials and valuations. But this again is for premium users. So there are certain features which on 300 credits you will not be able to complete. And the next day it will start again from scratch. So that's where I feel Manus was not able to finish this intense task. The next thing that I was able to select from more was spreadsheet. So you can select any spreadsheet and you can ask questions about that spreadsheet, or you can start making one from scratch. These are a few options. You can go ahead and try this, and like any other task, even this task will be executed. If you click here, it will go back to the default screen. And then we have visualization also, data visualization in the form of graph, slide, website, spreadsheet, report. And these are certain charts that are there here. There's a pie chart also. So you click on pie charts, you can upload data and you can tell Manus how to visualize that data. Let me just write down certain nutritional content in a fictitious food item, and I have selected it to be a pie chart. Let's see what we get here. After about a minute, this is a pie chart that we got here: carbs, fat, protein, and this is how it is. And for some reason, it's written in Chinese because, of course, this is a Chinese origin uh, tool before Meta took over it. But this is the kind of pie chart you get. You can edit this in Canvas, download it, zoom in or zoom out. Apart from that, we also have audio. I'm selecting this one, and I'll reduce the number of seconds, just 10 seconds social media video ad, so that number of credits don't get used up. And I'll remove this part. So it's asking that it can write a script, or it's asking us to provide a script. Let me click on continue. It will write a script of its own. If I click on the Manus computer, this is where the script is being written, as you can see. Roughly 10 seconds. Now it is generating the audio. It's a WAV file. After about a minute, it has been generated. You have all the files in the task. We have a text file where the transcript is saved, and we have this audio.
Introducing Nova, the revolutionary new app that makes your life easier. Download now and experience the future. Nova, simplify your world.
So what I noticed here was most of the speech generation apps have certain voice style. They have a set of characters. You open the drop down and select that particular character. One such option is 11 Labs. Many of you may know of it. But what's different here is I only mentioned the type of voice I want in the prompt. Lively, friendly female tone. And it automatically created the voice. So instead of browsing through characters and selecting one and trying to manually see which voice is suitable, here you can just enter a prompt and the voice comes up. There are no specific characters defined for audio or for voice. They're just the way you want, you can get it done. Moving on to the next one, I'll click on more. We have chat mode. And chat mode is just to have a conversation. See the thinking process here. You can click here. This is what you can do: explore a topic, tackle a technical project, automate a workflow, and things like that. Then you have the playbook here. Playbook is more of the manual. So they have certain templates for market research tool, video generator, influencer finder, and a few things here and there. And these are their picks that they have. But as you know, video generation is only for premium users. And that's about all the options and more. Moving on to the next thing, agent. Now this is again only for premium users. You can deploy your own agent across different platforms. And it is coming soon on WhatsApp as well as Messenger. So it's an AI based agent that you can use to talk to your customers, like the ones that we might have seen on certain consumer support forums. If I click on plugins, there are a few connectors that I had already shown you. You can connect different apps and APIs to share its content with Manus and get things done. And then there are certain skills also. So there are certain things that you can add to this and then reuse it again and again, like the way we did for video generator, music prompter, skill creator. And there are data sources as well, like data bank, SimilarWeb. These are for data collection to get deeper insights and rich answers. So that's all about the plugins. And scheduled, like I said, these are scheduled tasks that we had canceled this one, right? Asking Manus support for pricing. So you can just toggle it off from here as well. And in the library, you will see whatever chat that you have had with Manus, which includes certain media, like there is this PDF, the document, there is audio, there is the pie chart, there is again a document, and there are photos, and there is that VI design that we did. And we have the landing page here and the slides here and a document asking about Gmail connector. So all of that will be shown in the library. You can mark some of them as your favorites and then they will show up here. And you can click on more options. You can locate it in the task, so it will take you back to the chat from where it came from. And new project is mostly to have everything in the same folder kind of a thing. So we have multiple chats here, right? Instead of that, if you want to have a set of chats in the same project, then you can go for projects. If I have to conclude, Manus is an all-in-one AI tool. You don't need different AI tools to create slides, build websites. For example, you have tools like AI PPT to create slides for you. You have tools like Google Stitch or Firebase to make websites and apps. You have probably Leonardo AI to make designs for you. You have 11 Labs for audio. You could have some other ones for video like Kling or any other video tools. And for scheduling tasks, you could have a social media manager related AI tool. Wide research is there in most AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini. We have deep research. Spreadsheet creation is again there in any standard AI tool. Audio generation, visualization. So what I'm trying to say is you could have multiple tools for multiple tasks that you want to perform, and we have used these tools. But Manus brings all of these tools in the same umbrella. So Manus has the ability to create anything you need: videos, audios, slides, pie charts, graphs. You can do anything with this. So that's the positive side of Manus. On the flip side, to truly explore Manus, like have that market analysis document which we struggled with because the credits kept getting expired, there are certain things where you require to buy a premium. So then you can use the Manus 1.6, 1.6 max, get more number of credits, and that's how you can then truly use Manus for anything that you want to work on. But all in all, extremely powerful tool, and since Meta has taken it over, I see in the coming days more integrations of Manus into the Meta platforms, and truly one of the best tools out there. So if you want us to make videos on any other topics, or if you have any feedback for us or anything else that you want to share, please feel free to comment down. And to watch more such videos, stay tuned to Tools to Upskill.